Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a good looking puzzle in front of us. It is called Emerald Cut, and I'm pretty obvious why that is the case. It's by E401, who I don't think I've done a puzzle by before, so that'd be good. But anyway, let's take a look at the rules, see what's going on here, because it's there's a lot of different rules that are going in together to this puzzle. So let's just dive into it, see what they are. So it's normal Sudoku to start with. So every row, column, and 3x3 box will contain the digits 1 through 9 once each. We have German Whisper, so adjacent digits on a green German Whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So we've got some spots here. Let's put these two are German Whisper, this guy is, this is, these are, this, and these here. So they will differ by 5, so whatever this digit is, this one will be 5 away from it, at least. Then we have adjacent digits on an orange Dutch Whisper line, must have different at least 4. So that's this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And similar to German Whispers, just a difference of 4 instead of 5. So whatever this one is, this one will be at least 4 away. Then we have palindrome lines. Okay, I was wondering what the gray ones are going to turn out to be. Digits along a gray palindrome line read the same starting from either end. So all the ones going around the edges here are the palindromes. So whatever this one is, it reads 1, 2, 3. It'll read 1, 2, 3 this way as well. What are we now? No spaces in this thing, so I've got to figure out where I was. Digits in a killer cage, sum to total in the top left corner. So these two to 16, these to 7, etc., etc. There will be no repeats, but there couldn't be anyway in these at the moment. So then we have digits on a white Kropki dot are consecutive. So these guys here will be consecutive, so they have a difference of 1. Digits on a black Kropki dot are in a 1-to-2 ratio, so one digit is double the other. Perfectly stated. So this is black Kropki. They will abide by those rules. So those are it. Nothing crazy, but there are quite a few different rules here involved. So let's dig into this thing, see if we can figure out where to start and how to get through it. So where are we going to start? Well, I saw this 16, so we can say that is a 9-7 right off the bat. There's an 8 here, so it's a 3-cell 8, so it has to have a 1 on it. That semi-reduces the 7 clue, but I don't know if it's enough to do anything with it. It just means it can't be 6-1. It could still be 5-2 or 3-4. Now, does the 9-7 do anything for the 19? It does. It just is an 8-6-5. Can't use 9 and 7. The remaining digits are the highest you can possibly put are 8, 6, and 5. Well, 8, 6, and 5 happen to add to 19. Cool. Okay, so little bit, nothing crazy there, but what can we use that for? Because we could technically put all these digits there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not entirely sure that helps us, but maybe it does with the Dutch Whisper. So let's put those in and just have them there as the visual. So these 3 digits on this Dutch Whisper. Now, it can only have a singular low digit, but that does not rule out or tell us that this one is the low digit. Because it could be a 1, 5, 9, something along those lines, which works perfectly fine on a Dutch Whisper. I think the point, though, will be that no matter where we put the low digit, we'll be done with all the low digits, because we're never going to be able to put a 5 with 2 high digits or something like that. So these digits here are going to be high digits. Now, again, how helpful is that? 9, 8, 7, 6. I guess we have to put the 5 here as well. I guess it starts to trickle into what these can be, and maybe there's some correlation there. Oh, this one can't be 7 or 9. There we go. Started to see it now. Not 7, 9. So this is 5, 6, or 8. So this can't be 8. I don't know if that helps too much, but it will, because we can start to look on this other side of this palindrome. Well, this is on a black Kropki. This can't be 5, 7, or 9. So it is 6, which means this is 6 and this is 3. This is either 2 or 4. This is not 6. These are not 6. In fact, these are just 5s because of the restrictions that we just put onto it. This then has to either be 4 or 6, and this could be, and we might have to come back over here and look at those, but there's other things I know we can do, but could be 3, could be 2, could be 8. Those are our options. Now, we know this guy does not have a 5 on it anymore, so it is not a 159. There is only one low digit, so it has to go here now. And these are all going to be high digits, 7s, 8s, and 9s, fully high. Now that 7, 8, or 9 says this is 7, 8, or 9, although I don't know that's too helpful. Let's look at this 8 clue first, because we've located a 3 in here. So there's only 2 ways to make 8. It's either 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. Well, it can't be 1, 3, 4 anymore. It's 1, 2, 5. That means this is 4. And it's going to tell us, I think, what that 7 up here is, because this now can no longer be 6, 1 or 5, 2. It must be 3, 4. Did any of that do any good for us? 2, 4, 6, not necessarily. I was going to try to see if we could place the 6, but we can put a 4 here now. This guy will have to be either 3 or 5. We do come back around. These guys have to be the same digit. They are 3s. That forces this to be the 6. I almost put the 4 there as if this were consecutive. Good thing I adjusted there. Okay, so now the 3 here says this is 4 and 3. And let's see if we have anything else that's just jumping out at us. Don't necessarily see anything just yet. Now we could start thinking about some of these digits, but I don't know if that works. What I want to do is get onto this Dutch Whisper or the German Whisper. What about the 5s? Okay, one of these two has to be a 5, because we can't put 5s on German Whispers or on Kropkis. We also have a 5 looking in here. Now, that doesn't mean this is a 5 either. If it is, this would have to be the 1 and this would be the 9. But if this is a 5, it just means this digit is either a 1 or a 9, and then this could be almost anything. I guess what we can say is this black Kropki is not from 3, 6, so it's 1, 2, 4, or 8. Does that help us in any way? 1, 4 to the 9, 2. I don't think it really gets us onto anything. Okay, do we have any just base Sudoku? We can 5s. One of these, there we go. We just gotta keep going with our palindromes. I was trying to jump ahead to something else, but one of these is a 5. Well, these two correlate to these two. These can't be 5s. These are. All right, now we have a 5 on this Dutch Whisper. We don't know which one it is just yet either. We might need to continue the thought process on some of these, but I don't necessarily see where we can, but one of those is a 5, one of those is a 5, one of those, one of those. Okay, let's think elsewhere then. Maybe this can't be a 6, but this one could be, and either one of these two could be as well. Now that would be nice to be able to force the 6 onto this, but I don't think we can just yet. One of these will be a 6. I kind of previously stated that. No, what about those 3s and 4s? Let's see if we can find anything we can get going with on these guys. Doesn't really look like it for the 3s at least. Now I could have very well missed something. 4s, no. So the 4s and 6s are nice on these German Whispers, but 7, let's continue this guy then, I guess. 7, 8, or 9 doesn't really tell us anything. This is just some low-ish digit. Well, it doesn't have to be, actually. It could be a 9. So we can't say a whole lot there. Is there anything on this guy we can work with? Because I think we ran out of room on the Palindrome. I could be wrong, of course, but it's not 7, 8, or 9. Man, there's very little we can actually say about these German whispers just yet. 4s and 6s. Starting to look into this region for the 4s and the 6s. We know that they go down here somewhere. Again, we can't put 6 on any of those, but any of these other ones could still be a 6. And then the 4s are less reduced. So, all right. So we kind of went down that line. Let's think about you. What are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all high digits. Doesn't quite say much there either, because none of them are currently restricted except for that 6, 7, 8. So hoping we could get maybe a quad, or actually we do have a quad, because one of these two is going to be high. So then these guys can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this is not 3 or 4. Don't know how that's going to help us at the moment, but you're not 3, you're not 4, you're not 4. Okay, well, now I'm starting to grind to a little bit of a halt. Is there anything more on something like that we can work with? Don't think so. 1, 2, we don't quite know if this is high or low. 7s, 8s, and 9s. We don't. Yeah, we don't know which one of what's this, so it's kind of hard to say. This is very, very close to being reduced from the highs, because we can't use 6, 7, or 9, but this could still be an 8 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously. Okay, again, not really helping us much, so where else can we look on this thing? Can this be a 5? If this was a 9, it could. And this would be the 1. If this is the 5, we know we have a 1, 9 grouping. That would 4, 6, 7, 8 here. This would just be a 2. That all seems perfectly logical. I feel like we've used everything we can on our palindrome at the moment. So where's this standoff happening? This guy here. We know one of these is low, and one of them is high. Very close to pushing the 6, but and like I said previously, but not quite. And then the 4s, of course, are not really all that restricted. I really feel like we gotta get onto this Kropki, but it's not really pulling itself there. Is anything I missed? This can't be a 5 anymore. Hello? Because we can't do the 1, 9. There we go. Just being slow, like usual. That means this is 5, which means this is 1 and 9. Okay. Good. Goodness. Okay, so this is 6, 7, 8. This is 9. Now, this 5 says this is either 1 or 9, which doesn't say anything about what this is necessarily. This is 2, like we stated, so these are not. And does that do anything here? Not really. 3, 4, 5, 3. This is not a 3. So one of these two is, so you're not. Okay. Let's go back to looking at some base information. Like, let's get ourselves onto these German whispers. This has to be a low digit. It's got to be 1 or 2. Can't be 5. So we get a low digit here. This has to be a high digit. 6, 7, or 8 would all work. The 1, 2 says this is high. It could be anything. Oh, it can't be 6, but it's 7, 8, or 9. And we can't make a transition with 5s. Do I want to? Okay, we can make some more 5s. I thought about just looking at the 5s there for a second because I had a feeling it would do something. This is a 5, which means this is a 1-9 pair, which means this is not 9. This is not 5. This is not 5. This is not 1. It just is 2. Okay, get rid of the 2s here. Good. Now, this guy can't be the 9 because we just said this is a high, so this is low. 1, 9. That removes the 1 from here. That's good. That means what? It means there's a 4 on this thing. Although I don't quite know where it goes at the moment. We have anything? I think we had X-Wings on 5s left over. Okay. Let's jump back into something else. Or continue on our whispers here. 1, 2, 3, or 4. All of those could work. And that doesn't really say anything about this. This guy here, what I was starting to say was we do not have the possibility of transitioning, so this will be working similar to a German whisper now. So this is 1, 2, or 4, and it can't be 4, because we can't put, well, actually it could be 4, because we could put an 8 and a 9. So this has to be high, so it's 6, 7, 8, can't be 9. 8, 9, okay. And then if this is a high digit, this isn't, and it can't be a 4 because we can't put a 9 here. Getting close to some of these things we were hoping to get. Did we have anything on the palindrome? This can't be a 9 because that was reduced there. So one of these two is a 9, which means there has to be a 9 in one of these, and it's not you. Now, this one here can't be a 9 because it's on the palindrome. Good. So we go to 9 here. Good, good, good. We know one of those is... There has to be an 8 in one of these for this region, so therefore this can't be. So these are 7s. These are not 7s anymore. So we get the 8, 9 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all low digits. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Oh, wait, no, they're not. There's a 7 missing, sorry. And this is not 7. This is not 7 either, because it's on the German whisper, so this is the 7. Okay, so that doesn't do anything because that's on the middle of our palindrome. But now we do have that 1, 2, 3, 4. Whether or not that does anything for us at the moment is up for grabs. That's not 3 is what I was trying to type there. Okay. This could still be a 4 with an 8, 9. Okay. Can we get ourselves onto any of these other things now? 4s, no. What can this digit be? Because it's going to be the same as this one. Can't be 1. It could be 2. Can't be 3. Could be 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it's just 2 or 4. We're almost getting to some triples here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this has to be a low digit too of the 1, 2, 3, 4 variety, and it can't be 1, 2, or 4, so it is the 3. This is not a 3. Therefore, this now is a 3 because we have a 1, 2, 4. If that's a 3, this is an 8, and we just keep moving around the board here. That's not 8, 2, 4, 7, 9. Okay, just trying to see again if we had anything working together there. All right, so back at this. Do we jump into you? It's going to be a high digit with 2 lows, because you already have 3 highs. And this has to be the 8, which means these are not 8s. These two have to be 2, 3, and 4, and they can't be 4 because that's an 8. This is a 2, 3, which means this is the 4. Both of these are 4. You're not 4s, which means you are, which means you guys aren't. Oopsie, wrong one yet again. Okay, so we get a 1, 2, 3, which means this is 4. And we have a 2, 3 pair, so this is 1, 2. That forces 5 and 1. All right, this is not 7. We'll do some cleanup while we're here. And let's see what else we've got. This 5 says this is 6, so 8 and 5. We've got some digits left over. This just has to be a 6. This just has to be an 8, which means this is a 7, and this is a 9. Cool. The 7, 1 works. All right, let's look at these guys then. They are 1 and something. 7, it looks like. We have a 7, 9 pair that I didn't even see until now. 1, 7. That forces the 2, which doesn't really say anything about this yet. But what are these 2 digits? 6 and 8. We can just do that. 8 and 6. Perfect. This is not a 1. So these 2 are a 2, 4 to finish that. Can't be 4. So it's 2, 4. This then now has to be a 9 because of the Dutch Whisper. The 3 says 2 and 3. Perfect. All right. Where are we now? This is not 4. So this can't be 8, so it is 4. That leaves the 2 and the 8 there, but that's fine for the moment. What are these 2? 2, 8, and 7, it looks like. This is not 8. And this is not 7. So this is 7. There we go. I knew it was there somewhere. That's a high. These have to be low. 1 or 2. And it's just 1. This has to go back up high. The only high left is 6. So it is 6. And this has to be 2. The 7 says 9 and 7. This is a given, what? 1. And this is a given 8. This is 8 and 9 by Sudoku. This is all working just fine. At some point, we're going to get into these guys. What about this guy can't be 8? 7, 8, 7, 6, 8, 2, 3. I thought we'd have these guys. This is not a 1, but we're going to have to jump into this is a 9. And we're going to have to figure out what these 2 digits are, so let's do that. They are 3 and 6, it looks like. This can never be 6, so it's 3. This is 6. This is 8 and 2. This is a 1. This is a 3, 2, 1, 7, 8, 6. And this is going to be the remaining 7. Hey, there we go. Solve the puzzle. Solution is correct. So almost 500 solves in about a week. So it wasn't intended to be super difficult. Just a lot of good logic that kind of went through here. I should have stuck with the palindromes just a little bit longer. I kind of verged off into some Kropki and some other whisper type of logic, but the palindromes really got things going and kept things going until we could get ourselves situated in the rest of the puzzle. So excellent puzzle, E401. Hope to see more of those these settings from them. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and like always, like, comment, subscribe, donate, buy some stuff for the merch shop. Do whatever you want to do. Just enjoy these the stuff that I put out for you guys. At least I hope you do. So anyway, that'll be it. We'll see you we'll see you in the next one, and later.